Welcome to Brainwreck. I'm Jason X.
And I'm Kevin Graham.
And this is the best show on the internet.
Best show on the internet. We're back. We almost didn't make it this week, but we're back.
We all did make it.
We're here.
It's a little different.
Yes.
You know,
different vibes.
I'm elsewhere.
Different environments.
I'm in what was it? Earth 3?
Earth 3?
Earth 2?
Who's the champion
of
Earth 3?
I don't know.
You thought really long and hard about that. I was just waiting for like any random answer.
Yeah, no. That's one of those things of like, okay, so me and the wife got into a deep conversation about our alternate dimension selves.
Oh,
because there's infinite possibilities out there.
Yeah.
Hey,
Patrick Fenton, how are we
but the point being is like, there is a world out there to where I swing by okay, so for those of you that don't know, I'm in a hotel room right now. I'm on the road coming to you live doing this show, and I'm looking at the chat and I'm looking on my phone and I can't read Patrick's comment because there's a fucking heart in the middle of half his sentence.
Yes.
Who designed this app?
I don't know. That like what if you flip it? Like turn it on its side.
Okay, hold on. Well, then it just shows two assholes. Like I don't.
Well, but then there should be like a little button.
Okay.
And then like a little chat.
I feel like I'm 87. I feel like I'm 87 years old and I don't know how technology works.
Dude, you ain't kidding, man. Like, it's getting rough out there. So wait, what about Earth 3? You said you and the wife?
Oh, so me and the wife were talking, and we're like, because like there's a lot of factors into like us meeting, and that sort of thing,
sliding doors,
and then exactly, and so like
syndrome.
Like somebody has to meet somebody for her to meet somebody to then go to meet, and the whole thing.
Yeah,
it's like, but there's an alternate universe out there where all that happens again.
Yeah,
except. I finished college.
Is that just like the one? Like every other universe is the same except for this one.
Except for this one.
Yeah.
Where I have a much higher paying job.
Well, yeah.
And then there's like another one where like I'm Elvis. And then there's like another one with like fucking, I'm a junkie in the bathroom or something. I don't know. Like,
so you're Elvis.
In that dimension, yeah.
No, in both. Oh wait, were those two? Was the junkie in the bathroom and the Elvis dimension the same?
It could be.
I think they,
I
think they are. Yeah, Elvis was getting into some shit, and he wasn't doing enough shit, apparently.
All right.
Yeah.
Is those fried banana sandwiches?
Those fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches, man.
Can we just talk about for a minute how great peanut butter is?
Peanut butter is the fucking best.
It's the greatest food. I've been on such a peanut butter kick for like the past year and a half.
Yeah.
Where we went to Walmart the other day.
Yeah.
And we're out of peanut butter, and the wife is like, you need peanut butter, and I'm looking at the 2-pack.
Sure.
Because I'm like, we go through some peanut butter.
Oh yeah.
And then she's like, well, hold on. What if we get a creamy and a crunchy?
No.
So now you got options.
No. There is no options when it comes to peanut butter. There is only the one. There is one true option, and that is creamy. Creamy. The cream.
As a man with shit teeth, I agree with you.
Yes. You don't get shit in your teeth. You don't get peanuts in your shit. You don't get stuff less of a choking hazard, less of a surprise. Because again, when I bite into a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I want a nice, smooth, creamy, velvety, just luscious, sticky bite. I don't want any crunchies. I don't want anything like that. Save that shit for the candy bar. You want it in candy bar form? Have at it. You put it in between my bread? Fuck you. That's what I got to say.
So you're not a texture man, is what you're trying to say.
I mean, I don't mind a good texture every now and then. I'm just saying for the
Every now and then.
every now and then. But for the peanut butter, you keep that shit
Mm.
creamy. I don't want any of that crunchy shit. Yet you like the new Reese's Nut Bars. That's a candy bar. Candy bars are different from sandwiches, okay? Candy bars are allowed to have a combination of textures and solids, liquids, and smoothness to them, okay? A peanut butter sandwich needs to be creamy and smooth. Candy bars can have whatever they want, okay? Patrick Fenton says, you can't have the candy bars. Do I get a pass? Are you asking if you can get...
Yeah.
No. If you're asking for a pass for crunchy peanut butter, the answer is no. You've seen me eat a BLT. That's different. That is a BLT, okay?
Which is a sandwich.
Which is a sandwich, but
And it has some
a
crunch to
BLT... A BLT. I'm gonna fucking school y'all right now. A BLT. What is it?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Are you a floppy bacon man? Is that the thing?
No.
Are you a well, I mean, then you're gonna have crunch in your sandwich.
A BLT is a crunchy sandwich, though. It is toasted bread,
Right.
crunchy lettuce, crispy bacon. You know what to expect.
Oh, so but you don't want to roll up on a peanut butter and jelly and get a surprise. Is what you're trying
Exactly.
to say.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, listen, I am a sandwich connoisseur, okay? And I
believe
understand that sometimes you're gonna have toasted sandwiches. There's gonna be a little bit of a crunch there. Sometimes you're gonna have some crunchy lettuce, maybe a nice iceberg or a crunchy romaine if if you get the stalk portion of it. Sometimes I enjoy some carrot shards on my sandwich. Get a nice little little crunch that way.
Good for your eyes.
Great for your eyes, unless you bite one and it goes flying off and dings you in the eye, like that one time.
That's true. Right.
So every now and then, and plus, there is something nice about like a crunch to your sandwich, but not when it's peanut butter. Okay, the peanut butter deserves to be smooth.
It deserves it.
It deserves it. Smooth it out. Okay. If you want peanuts, you buy some peanuts. Okay. And you put them down a handful at a time like an adult.
We've been real into pistachios.
Pistachios are fucking dope, man.
Dude, they are dope. They're like the perfect snack.
The only problem I have with pistachios is when you get one with the shell's really hard to open up.
Because
I don't use like a machine. I just pry them open. With my internal rage and trauma. But every now and then, because sometimes I get my thumbnails aren't big enough, so I gotta really wedge in there, and then I'm scraping under my cuticles. But they're delicious. Patrick
being an
says,
adult's overrated. Then
let's be honest. I'm not an adult, pal. I mean, none of us are.
Yeah. Well, look what we're doing. Oh, he's crunchy man.
He's a crunchy man all the way.
But anyway, point being is that there's an alternate reality out there with infinite amount of possibilities.
Yeah.
And we're just living this one, man.
I mean, that's
we're
fine.
just doing us.
Listen, I have enough going on in this one. I don't need to be worrying about the other ones. Okay.
Sure.
I'm
sure.
And
that's just one of those fucking Twilight zones where your other one's coming to take over yours.
Do you ever feel like you see into other realities that you have?
Well, I think that's what deja vu is.
Oh yeah, like that's 100. I've always looked at deja vu is that is just the checkpoint that sometimes you have to revert back to. But I do deja vu is also, in my opinion, that point in the realities where there's a cross section. Where it's this point exists amongst the majority of them, maybe not all, but most of them. So you're just getting signals from everything. And you're like, why do I know this existed before? Yeah.
At the end of the day, what we are as creatures is we're two things.
We're two things.
Number one, we are a receiver, or we're kind of like a Wi-Fi signal booster.
I try to be a giver. And I don't mind receiving every now and then. But it depends on what the play is.
That's very true.
If we're talking about a QB sneak, I don't know if I want to be receiving on that one. I like to know my plays before I take
Sure,
before
right,
I
yeah,
take the field.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you call an audible.
Sometimes
Just saying.
yeah,
Sometimes you gotta.
yeah.
But
Always ask.
so essentially, what we are is a Wi-Fi extender,
Okay,
and on top of that, we're a battery.
battery for sure.
Battery for sure.
Battery for sure.
And the whole point of existence is to create energy.
That's all we're doing.
Yeah.
We are creating, and just us being here, like not doing the show, not having all these lights on, but like, yeah, I'm of the mindset of like the fact that we are here moving around, that is creating energy. Blakely
says yeah.
Deja vu means your life is on track. Maybe.
I like to believe that.
It's just, I mean, that's okay, but I don't know.
I mean, yeah, but also like it's the same thing as like you were saying with like the checkpoint thing, because like I hadn't heard that before, and I kind of like that. Except that means that like I've died and now I'm going back. To the checkpoint.
Yeah,
and I'm not a big fan of that. But like if I don't know that I'm dead,
yeah,
and I just start at the checkpoint, then like I guess that's okay.
I mean, we're all here now.
Yeah,
So like,
I'm in this place.
You are in that place. I'm in.
I'm in it. Yeah.
I had a weird thing happen yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Where I thought I thought the Matrix broke on me.
Oh, that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you ever have those moments where you're just driving home or driving around town and you're like, something's off. Like, something wasn't connected today.
Yeah, there's just holes in your backyard for no reason.
It's just gateways to the underneath world. You know?
You just stick your hand in there.
I know. I'm putting my hand in all sorts of holes these days. But yeah, like yesterday I was driving around. I was on my way home and I was like making a few stops, and there was like nobody on the road. And I stopped at this like market place that's right by our house, and there was nobody there. I'm like, this isn't right. Like, this is wrong.
You're like, I live in Austin. Like,
yeah, like I'm like, this is wrong. I'm like, this is a heavily populated area. There's always traffic. There's always people here. What's happening right now? And I thought for a minute, I was like, am I dead? Like, is this afterlife? Like, am I just walking around and just seeing things that are familiar to me?
Buying VHSs?
We just got, okay, story time. So I had a surprise package come today.
A surprise package?
So was checking on the mail tracker, and it was like, oh, you have an eBay package arriving today. And I was like, I don't think I do. And picked up the mail, and sure enough, there was a box in there. I'm like, okay. And then look at it. I'm like, oh, this is for me. I'm like, and I immediately just go like, oh no. Oh no.
What did you do?
I'm like, what did I do? Because like, I know that there have been I shouldn't have any new packages arriving for at least like another week or two. But when this arrived, I was like, fuck, did I actually win an auction that I didn't realize I won?
And paid for?
Because
that's real wealth, folks.
Well, because listen, I'm on both sides of the eBay, so I'm a buyer, I'm a seller, so I always make sure when I win an auction, I pay as soon as possible. So I was like,
you want that good rating?
Yeah, I was like, did I win a lot and I forgot and I paid immediately and now it's here? And I was like, oh boy. So I'm looking at it, and for some reason the sender looked very familiar. And even Christy was like, I think you received something from that person not too long ago. Which I was immediately thinking like, oh, fuck. I wonder if this person accidentally sent it to me instead of somebody else.
Okay.
And I was like, what do you do in that scenario? Because on one hand, it's morally not correct to keep something that's not
Sure.
for you. However,
Right.
it was addressed to me. It had my
Mm-hmm.
address on it.
Right.
I had no indication that I wasn't going to be receiving something.
Right.
Nobody had reached out to me prior or at the time of me receiving the package. So I was like, I don't know. So I was going through my recent eBay purchases. And I'm like, oh shit, like there is somebody, I believe, near where this person is that sent me something recently. So I'm like, it's entirely possible. And then like just before we started the show, Scooter messaged us and was like, hey, did you guys check your mail? And Christy was like, yeah, we got a bunch of junk. And then Kevin may have gotten something by accident from eBay. And then she just goes, oh. And he just laughs. And I'm like, yo, this was a fucking sick ass package that arrived. Because we found out it was from him. And what he sent was the Wu-Tang collection of old kung fu movies. Like,
That's amazing.
and he was like, I wasn't sure if you'd be into it. Yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, dude, I'm going to get cozy. I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to put on some Wu-Tang. I'm going to throw these on the VCR, and I'm going to have myself a night.
See, I think that should be Scooter's side gig because he works for the post office, right?
Yeah.
I feel like he needs to just start sending out packages to people with a little note that says, "I don't know if you'll be into this, but here you go."
But like I
And
feel like he's done this before too. But like everything he's ever sent is like, yo, this is cool as fuck.
yeah, I know, but like he just needs to pick addresses, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like he doesn't need to know the people.
just send them to random people.
Yeah, just like I don't know if you're going to be into this, and he'll build a mythical like quality of like a Santa Claus, but it's Scooter from the post office. I
See,
don't know if you're into this,
why
but
can't
here
we
you
get
go.
more of that in society? Like just
Right?
like I mean, of course,
Pro
like
bono shit,
there is the whole like you really shouldn't be sending random people like mysterious packages through the mail because I think that's how you get the FBI called on you. Not gonna lie, don't do that at home. We do not recommend it. Ask your parents.
Unless you're Scooter.
Scooter's in the chair now. Thank you, Matt, by the way. I really appreciate it. He does say counterpoint. I also sent y'all Cats on Blu-ray. Yes, but here's the thing. I got cozy. We watched some Cats, and we had ourselves a night. I'm saying 10 out of 10 experience. It was tremendous. Passively listening while playing Spider-Man. The Cats, like, listen, I still am of the mindset that get cozy, watch Cats. It's a tremendous time. It is
Okay.
It is a dog shit movie. But if you're with the right people and the right kind of mood and you got a good vibe, you're gonna have yourself a ball.
You see, I can get behind this because me and the wife just watched something recently.
Yeah.
We were getting into the spooky season because we are in spooky times.
Spooky season.
And so we're like, let's just watch a spooky movie that we've never seen before that people love because we've never seen it.
Yeah.
And preferably one that's free.
Yeah.
So, we watched for the first time ever Killer Klowns from Outer Space.
I love it. I've never seen it, but I love that you did that.
You need to watch this movie.
I don't know how I haven't seen it.
That's what I said. And after watching it, I love this movie.
Okay.
It is so horrible.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
That might be, I think I saw that at the video store the other day. So that might be a VHS rental for me because we've been going through.
It's also free on YouTube. So
man, I'm all about the experience. I want that tactile interaction of like, I got this. And then I want the people who like cash me out to look at me weird. And I'm like, yeah,
Mhm.
I'm getting this shit.
If you're a fan of intentionally bad acting
Yes.
and intentionally terrible effects
Mm-hmm.
and intentionally terrible plot points
Yes.
with a clown sci-fi theme,
Sure.
this movie is for you.
They just made a
Like
game
it
for that.
is. Oh, they got a game going on?
Yeah, like a next gen console game is out right now, or coming out, one of the two.
Right on.
I think
Right
it's one
on.
of those like Death by Daylight style games where you can either be like survivors or the killer
Or the
clown.
clown.
Yeah, and then it's like a
Mm-hmm.
4v1 type scenario or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, like I've
Highly
always seen
recommend.
that movie just like out there. Like that came out what, like 30 fucking years ago? 30 plus years ago?
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like see, it's not like, you know, Evil Dead or Nightmare on Elm Street or like any of those like kind of classic horror movies, but like I believe it's just the one movie. Nobody ever really talks about the movie, but
No.
it's always there. Like you always see shit for it.
Oh yeah. Like there's a whole thing at Spirit Halloween this year for Killer Klowns from Outer Space. And the best part about the movie, in my opinion, is I watched the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
And when it was all over, I said, you know what? I can make a movie
Those are the best. Those are the best movies.
because I could definitely make a movie better than this.
Oh, sure.
So it got me all fired up. I'm just like, I can do it too. Like, this is horrible. And everybody loves it.
The movie does appear to, yes, the movie does appear to be free on YouTube, Pluto, and potentially Amazon Prime.
Yes.
Watch it on Pluto.
Watch it on Pluto.
Watch it on
Support your Pluto.
Support your Plutos, folks. Free TV. Tubi. Tubi's
Mhm.
another one. Go watch Tubi. Scooter really likes Tubi. Just ask him.
I believe that.
He says Spirit Halloween is selling those bubble VHS cases for Killer Klowns, but there's no actual VHS in it, just stickers and lanyard and whatnot.
Oh yeah, the clamshell is coming back as packaging.
The clamshell is coming back as packaging. I've been seeing this more and more. I don't know how I feel about it.
Well, I feel like there was one thing we did see at the Comic-Con a couple months ago was somebody, you see all the booths and the vendors and all that kind of shit, and somebody was selling wall art that was a giant, and when I say giant, it was like not quite poster size, a little smaller than poster size, but it was wall art that was a clamshell case.
Okay.
And I'm like, that's interesting.
Yeah. I'd have to see it.
I feel like the clamshell case would be perfect for a medicine cabinet. Like if you just wanted to store your meds in a clamshell case.
I love that idea. Like a giant.
It's a great one. Trademark the show.
Trademark. Yeah, we got to trademark. We do need to start trademarking a lot of shit for this show. By the way, we got to talk about that later.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. We need to get the jump on some people. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. We'll talk in a little bit. Yeah, like I have been seeing sort of like the VHS style packaging for like a lot of products and stuff lately. I appreciate it because I'm like, oh yeah, like anything VHS, like I'm all in on. But then I look at some of the stuff and it just looks half-assed. You know?
Right.
Patrick Fenton says he needs a trademark lawyer. Do you have one? No, but we could go halvesies if you want, Patrick. Like I'm down to.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm definitely I'm down for a BOGO.
Yeah, BOGO. You get one, we get one, I get one. Yeah.
Yeah.
We all get a little piece. Yeah, like some of the clamshell style nostalgia packaging I've seen, like it just looks half-assed. It looks kind of cheap. Like Funko came out with some stuff like that not too long ago where it's like a movie clamshell. like it'll be like Jurassic Park and then there'll be like a little mini pop on the inside, which I'm like, that's kind of cool, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't need that. Even though that hits like all areas for me. I'm like,
Yeah.
if I had it, it would be
All the void.
cool. Yeah, like if I had it, I'd appreciate it. But I don't even know if they're still like selling them anymore either. Because last time I went to Target, like they were gone, and I'd only see them on shelves for like a month maybe. So it may have been like a special run. But I'm trying to do that more and more. With my collecting habits is being like, okay, like I don't need all of that. And of course, I just bought a few more things off eBay. But like, I'm trying to like hit pause on some things. Not all things, but some things. You know, like
Okay.
trying to slow it down a little bit.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you got to take a step back. Sometimes you got to re-examine.
Yeah.
The landscape, and then sometimes you're just like, I don't need any of this garbage. So
No, I do. Yeah, no, I do. Like, bury me in it at this point. I'm fine. It's okay.
So at what point do you become a hoarder? Like
right now.
I was going to say, like, you have a 5-bedroom home.
4.
Okay. All right. 4-bedroom home for 2 people.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm looking at what's behind you.
It's pretty sick setup, right? Yeah.
And I know what's over to the right of you, and I know what's over to the left of you. Yeah.
Over here. This is
yeah.
I've got to clean all this up again though.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We got some plans. I'm still.
Oh, you got plans.
I'm still making my way through stuff. Okay.
Making your way downtown.
Making my way downtown. Taking a brown. Yeah, it's I'm a mess.
I was gonna say, me and the wife, we've been talking about maybe taking a trip to see you guys.
Yeah.
But do I have to like sleep on the VHSs, or like, is there
no. Stop. We got.
Do I have to snuggle the pops? Like, what are we?
No, you may need to like push the plushes off to the side.
I mean, that's fair.
Bro, can we have a conversation?
Goddamn right we
about
can.
the goddamn plushes. I'm a little upset.
You're upset?
A little upset about these plushes.
Did you not complete a set or some shit?
Well, here's what happened. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Monday night, right? Monday night is our D&D night. Chris and I usually carpool into work, and then
right.
Oh my God, Kevin, please, we have a whole guest room. Oh, I know, I'm being hyperbolic. Yeah. But if they want to hang out in the landing, we got to move some plushes around. That's all I'm saying. Okay, there's a lot of plushes.
Well, you got to hang out in the landing. Like that's
yeah. I mean, the landing's cool. It's a cool landing. I've been hanging out there lately too. It's a lot of fun, actually. It's like, this is space we can also use.
Yeah, we go to our friend's house, and that's their party landing. They have a party landing.
We just like the whole house is welcome to hang.
Get yourself a smoke machine.
Oh,
some lasers.
My God, Christy, we gotta get a smoke machine for the Halloween party. Christy, let's get a smoke machine for the Halloween party. Maybe a laser machine.
And lasers.
Smoking
because the lasers hit the smoke, and it looks dope.
Can we do like we gotta do it so like every time anybody comes into the house, it's just smoke, and then it's just like twirling lasers, so like they're just entering like the octagon, and it's just like welcome to hell. And
you do have to be a little careful because every time we go over there, they set off their smoke detectors. So like you got to be careful. You got to unplug those.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
We'll test the waters. Yeah, we got some time.
Yeah,
before that,
yeah.
So, but okay, the fucking claw machines, man. So Monday night, we usually have our D&D night. Unfortunately, this past weekend we did not. We had a number of people who had to drop out last minute. Christy says we haven't spent enough on Halloween decorations. This is not a Halloween decoration. This is an investment into the house. Okay.
Yeah.
You can use a smoke machine and lasers all year. Okay.
That's true. We can verify that.
Yeah, all year. I mean, there's no limit. I mean, we can have. Listen, if we're gonna have a Christmas party, We can have a smoke machine and lasers. We can pretend the smoke is snow
And like chimney shit
and chimneys. Santa's coming down the chimney, and look at all the smoke
to fucking rage.
and lasers. Santa likes lasers. He likes to party.
Who, do- who doesn't?
He's got that twinkling nose and everything.
Exactly.
So this fucking claw machines. Trying to get back to the story. D&D Monday night. We did our D&D night was canceled. Christy stayed home that day as well. So I was out and about, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna. Blakely says it's really appropriate at every party. Thank you. So Monday afternoon, I was out and about. Like, had to go take care of some stuff. And I was in that area where we normally go and drop some claws.
Sure.
And I had texted Christy, and I said, hey.
Would you be upset?
That's exactly what I said. I did. I texted her, and I was like, hey, because I had to go to the area because I went to get my car washed, and then I had to stop at Target, and I stopped at the dollar store to pick up some more Halloween decorations. And you know the arcade's like right there. Yeah. And so I texted her. I was just like, hey, like, would you ever get upset if I were to like go drop a claw by myself? And she was like, I would never be upset about you dropping a solo claw. And I was like,
sure.
Okay. Because I wasn't even sure if I was gonna, stop over there. But I was making great time on my afternoon.
Okay.
And I was like, the video store still doesn't open up for a couple of minutes. I was like, let's just go walk around. Let's see let's see what they got. Because last time we were there, we were going try hard on one of the machines because there were some things that we wanted to win. We didn't get one of the items, so I was gonna go check, see if it was available.
See if you're gonna be a hero, yeah.
So yeah, see if I'm gonna be a hero. Be like, listen, or look at what I did. I hunted and I gathered, and here it is. Here's your prize.
Right. Exactly.
So I get there, park the car. I'm walking in. As I'm walking in, there's a staff member there, who I'm pretty sure recognized me, and I kind of recognized him. And
well, yeah, your pictures are on the wall, so like.
So I'm walking in, and he's just like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Hey," and like that's it. And so like I'm like, okay, so like I go in, and weird, and again weird. There was nobody there. Like, it was fucking dead. And I'm like, it's never this dead in here when we come on Mondays. So I'm like, all right, well, I don't want to just beeline over to the claw machines. So I was like, let me take the tour around.
Play it cool.
Right. I went and I checked the coin dropper, seeing what cards were available. Went up, took a piss, came back around, played a couple pinball machines, walked around a little bit more. And then I went, okay, so I walked around, went back down the steps, went over to the machines we usually play. And I'm like, okay, taking the inventory. I go, we got the fucking Powerpuff Girls over here. We've hit that one completely dry, like top to bottom, left to right. We got every single character. Yeah.
Appreciate
we
it.
sent you a set. We have our own set, and we have a few extras. So I was like, don't need that. At the far end, it's like they've got the monsters with the shitty claw. They're packed too tight. That claw doesn't grab well. Not even going to bother with that. And now in the middle, they've got one machine, which is the machine that we were trying hard on the last time, which has like some generic Halloween plushes.
Okay.
But what they did was they jammed a bunch of the other plushes from other machines in there. And so all of the generic Halloween ones were like squished to the side or squished down. And I'm like, you're not going to get anything.
You can't get it.
I'm like, that's not even worth it. And I look over, and they've still got the Back to the Future machine. Which has got, you got Marty McFly, you got Doc, you got Einstein, and you got the DeLorean.
Oh fuck!
We've already got a complete
Take
set.
all my money. Oh,
We already got a complete set. But I was like, you know what? I was looking around. I'm like, there's nobody here. I'm like,
nobody's watching.
I've got 20 minutes before I got to go to my next stop. And I'm like, let me drop a few claws, see what happens. First claw.
Oh boy.
First claw, drop. Boom. Got him. Drops. Second claw, drops. Literally. Boom. Over. Got him. Third claw, drops. Oh. I get him. I get Einstein, but he drops. So I'm like,
Oh fuck!
I'm like, motherfucker. I mean, I got him clearly.
Okay, yeah.
Boom. I pick him up again. Get him. I'm like, okay, we're on fire. I'm like, hot damn, we got another set coming home. And I was gonna send it to my nephews. So I was like, okay, here we go. Go for the DeLorean. Pick it up. It drops. I'm like, oof. I'm like, but it's in a good spot. I'm like, okay. Boom. I pick it up again. It comes down to the front. It fucking claw slams on the front glass. It starts shaking. As it goes to move again, claw drops it. I'm like, God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, at some point in all of this, I noticed the guy that I walked in with walking past me. And then he goes and he walks around the front counter. And I'm like, okay, I know I can get the DeLorean on this next drop. Go to scan my card. Card's not scanning. I'm like, oh no, what the fuck? Scan. It's not scanning. I'm like, shit. I'm like, am I out of fucking tickets or am I out of credits?
Right.
So I'm like, fuck. So I get my prizes. I go over. I check my card. I'm like 20 cents short.
Fuck.
And I'm just like, damn it. I should go. I'm going to refill the card and drop one more claw.
Of course you are. Of course you are.
So I go and I do the gimmick where you pay and you put the $100 on it and they give you the extra 25.
Oh my God.
And they give you a spin of the wheel. So in reality, I got an extra $25.
Okay.
And
so
I got a
you're
free
about
and
25.
I got a free drink because I spun the wheel and got on the free beverage.
Well, how about that?
So I'm just like, ooh, I'm fucking cleaning these guys out today, and I'm just fucking like strutting around, you know. I'm like,
you're power walking over to the machine.
Walking, you know. I'm fucking like, just fucking cruising and bruising, and I walk over to the machine.
Right.
I put my stuff down. I go to scan my card, and I look down, and it says temporary out of order. And I'm just like, you motherfuckers.
The guy snuck in while you were.
They turned the machine off when I went to go refill my card.
They're on to you, man.
Brother, there was nobody else there. The claw was working perfectly. Things were up for grabs. They were available.
Homie's like, we got to do something.
That DeLorean was coming home with me. They're like, he's going to clean us out. We're going to get fired because they're going to check the numbers and they're going to see that the amount of plushes that went out the door do not match the numbers we should have earned. He's too good. They're too good. We can't let them back in. We got to cancel their cards. Just shut off the machine. Maybe it'll go away.
So let me ask you this, because as you know, from a business model perspective,
Yeah.
right? You have to think. So how much does it play? $1?
It varies. These ones are a little bit more expensive. I will say they're $1.75.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're getting a much, typically with the ones that are like $1.75, like you're getting good plushes. Like these are like, I've seen, okay, so like this cost me $1.75.
Right.
You could probably go to like a Walmart or a Target, buy something very similar to this for $15. Easily.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Is like, as a business model, right?
Yeah.
The product has to cost you less than what you're charging, the claw dropper. because
Maybe.
and unless they're banking on the fact that Kevin Graham ain't walking in today,
Kevin and Christy coming in to clean house.
coming in, and if they're paying, even if they're paying $5 a plush,
Yeah.
which is outrageous. I know they're not paying that, but like even if they are,
I,
right?
so I actually have 2 points to say to that right now.
Okay.
So the joke about like, oh, they're coming in, they're gonna clean us out. Last time we were there, I think they may have actually been shit talking us at the front desk. I think because
Oh yeah.
and again, like I kind of passed the counter like in the middle of a conversation, so I didn't really get all of it, but I heard the phrase tryhards always working on the same one. And I was like, cuz like we also fucking banked that day. We got a lot of shit. Hang on, I'm going to see because Chrissy actually did some math. So last week you and I were having the conversation about like, the idea of opening up a claw machine business.
Yeah, yeah, because we figured you get enough plushes, you get one for your house,
Yes.
and you guys can practice.
Yes. I mean, we had some serious conversations about it.
Oh, okay, okay.
But I know. So Christy did do some math.
And I believe that.
And I don't have the exact number in here, which for the point of the story is not really like that important. But
Yeah, I mean, what are numbers?
I would say that like there could be a scenario where like if you are a vendor for claw machines,
sure.
The cost of the consumer cost of the plush, like if I am a claw machine owner and I'm buying plushes to stock my machines, I could envision the individual plushes maybe being more than what a single gameplay would be.
Okay.
Because you're not necessarily looking at it on a one-to-one level. Like you're not necessarily taking into consideration, okay, one game, one plush, one payment. I would say you got to figure out what the average should be. So if like I'm going into play, maybe a plush is like, maybe each plush costs like $2.
Right.
Maybe I make the machine like $1 or $1.50 to play, because I'm anticipating the average player to drop at least $5 to win one plush.
Okay. One game, one plush.
One claw,
That's
one
a t-shirt.
plush. Yeah. Because I think the idea would be like the average player is going to spend more than what the plush would cost the person to stock it to actually win it. So like there's that idea of, like, okay, like this person is going to pay like $10 to play. Maybe they win like 3 plushes, but maybe that's like, $6 in like material essentially going out the door. So I think there's some of that goes into effect, but I think when they see us, they're just like, man, we ain't going to get our money back.
No, they're like, we're losing money on these fuckers.
Yeah. Even though we're in there just like dropping claws every fucking week. Like they're getting their fucking money from us. Shit.
I feel like so. I feel like we need to do so when we do come to visit, right?
Yes.
You need to take us to this place.
Oh,
However,
take you to all the best places.
What we're gonna do is you guys go in first.
Yeah.
We'll wait 5 minutes, and then we're gonna walk in, and we'll go up to the establishment, and we'll order a drink or whatever, and we'll just kind of sit at the bar, and then we'll just kind of like watch you guys, and then we'll go like, hey, what's up with these fucking guys, and see if we can get the skinny on what's going on.
Oh my God! Yes. Yeah, and that's what we got to do. Just get, and
then once we kind of figure out what's going on, you guys come over and we reveal that we're We're really good friends. And then like then whoever told us the shit is quitting the next day. Like,
Oh
how could
yeah,
they ever?
because like
Yeah.
every time we'd go back in, we would just stare them down,
Hmm.
and then we would just like hold up our prizes,
Yeah.
just like you know, like a small army just taking claim to their territory. Like, yeah, this is ours now, motherfucker. We are the claw machine.
And this guy's like, I make minimum wage. Like,
He's like,
I could give a fuck.
I have to sanitize the joysticks. Like, come on. Like, can we?
Right.
But yeah, so, but like, and the thing about it though, I was annoyed by the fact that they did that, but
Mhm.
I don't know that they necessarily understood that for, oh yeah, and like, we are like 100% like donating like all of these to friends, family,
Well, do they know
and
that?
like, no, fuck them. They don't need to know what our deal is. They're getting
Well,
paid.
that's what that's why they shut you off because they're like these fuckers are just hoarding these goddamn plushes
Not their
or
fucking,
they're reselling
yeah,
them.
not
That's
their
probably
business.
I would think you're reselling.
They probably think that we're reselling. Um, which yeah, but I mean, see, that's the other thing too. It's like whenever I go to these like VHS swaps and like we go and we play these claw machines,
Mhm.
I feel like people get the idea of like, oh, they're just flipping. But like just because I'm like we're walking out with a stack of tapes or like just an armfuls of
Mhm.
plush, like they're all just sitting on our couch. That's that's what we do with them.
Yeah, they're not making smart business decisions. They're enjoying these things. Like,
We're literally buying these things because number one, it's fun. Like this is our form of like, hey, let's go out and have fun for an hour. You know,
right.
like we're not going to bars, we're not partying, we're not going downtown and getting turned. We go to pinballs.
I mean, you could do that too.
I mean, we
you
could
know,
do that
like,
too, but like we go to pinballs and we play claw machines
mhm.
and we encourage other people who are playing claw machines.
Fun.
Yeah. She says we're not good enough at it to make a profit. Oh yeah, we're definitely in the hole on these plushes
Well, until you put them in your own machine.
until we put them in our own machine, because then we're gonna be taking money out of one pocket and investing it into a business, so that we can take money out of that pocket and put it right into this pocket, which then goes out of that pocket and goes right back into the business because that's smart
Back in the
business
club.
making. Pay the business first. Yeah, because
I
like
love the idea.
yeah, because at the end
Love the
of the year, we're gonna like we're giving away to friends, family, and then we're gonna donate, the rest to like charity and Toys for Tots and shit like that. Because again, like
There you go.
like this is just fun for us. So like when they shut down the machine, I wasn't like, part of me was like, oh, you should complain, but then I was like, why though?
You should go up to them and be like, sir, I just want you to know a child is not getting a Christmas present because of you, and walk away. Throw that shit right back in their face.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. Because again, like,
Mhm.
we already have these. Like, I was gonna send these to my nephews and just be like, "Hey, here you go.
Right.
Here's some Back to the Future. We got a couple extra Ghostbusters. Christmas will be plush. Oh, Christmas will be plush.
Oh,
Yes.
there you go.
Ooh, oh my God, Patrick Fenton, you just stumbled onto a great T-shirt idea.
There you go. We're doing all sorts of
Christmas will be
t-shirts today.
plush. 2023
Yep.
holiday season. Buy your shirt. tpublic.com. Search Brainerd TV.
Hmm.
Yeah, so like it's like after they shut the machine, I was just like, oh, let's go play pinball, I guess. Like I didn't stomp off or leave. Like I just said that.
Which I guess you should have.
Which
Like,
I guess I should have.
If they're gonna send a message, you need to send a message.
Well, the message I wanted to send was, yeah, whatever. I'm still here to have fun.
Hmm.
Because I did think, like when I realized it was shut off, I was like, well, if I leave, then they won.
You should have just taken them. You should have taken the plushes that you have, lit them on fire, and just said, "This is what you did,"
That is, I don't want
and walk away.
I don't want to commit arson. I mean, realistically, what I should have done is I should have moved down a machine and just started winning out of the other one.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah. Like, oh, you don't want me to take your Back to the Futures? Well, now I'm going to take your Powerpuff Girls, and I'm going to take them all. And then I'm going to take them out to the parking lot, and I'm going to light them on fire. Not really, though, because that's irresponsible. So I'm just going to go play Metallica Pinball for the next 20 minutes, and then I'm going to go rent some tape.
Now, let me ask you this, because we talked about, your text message to Christy, right?
Yeah.
You walk into the place, right?
Yeah.
You walk into the place. You didn't send that text message, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say you didn't send the text message. You walk into the place, and you see there at the claw machine, Christy is spotting another guy's drop.
So funny you mentioned this.
Mm-hmm.
So I was as I was leaving, I was texting Christy what happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was explaining to her the situation, and I made the comment, and I'm gonna bring this up because I don't want to get it wrong.
Okay. You don't want to speak out of turn.
I don't want to speak out of turn. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I want to make sure I get this right. So, hang on, let me see. So this is what I said earlier. I said, would you consider it betrayal if I went and dropped a claw or two? She said, I would never be upset at you dropping solo claws.
Solo.
And I was like, okay. I was like, cool. So then I texted her the situation. I was like, they shut down the machine on me. I walked away to refill the card. And when I came back, it was off. She said, they're cutting us off. And then I said, and then I responded with, I thought it was odd how one of the guys said hi to me as we were walking in. And she goes, we? And I meant he and I, the guy, the other guy. We were walking in at the same time.
Oh, shit.
And then she goes, I said you could drop solo claw. I
Claw.
didn't say you could cheat on me.
That is tremendous.
And I said solo, I promise. I promise it was solo.
Okay. Well,
So, but yeah, I think if we were going to spot other people dropping claws, we'd have to make sure that that was established, or
as long as you got, and that's the thing, like, as long as you communicate your needs and everyone's on the same page, then no harm, no foul. It's when, you just walk into an establishment and, maybe you see an attractive lady dropping claws and you're like, you know what, she just needs a little hand on the side. And you go up there and you're just like, hey, just, a little bit more to the left.
No.
That'll get you in trouble.
That will get you in trouble. I mean, if it was like her going out with her friends and they're gonna drop some claws, like, hey, drop as many as you want to drop. I wouldn't have an issue with that. But
Pyramid, who knows?
If it was like an impromptu claw assist, I'd be like, you got it. You got somebody waiting at home for you with 2 cats. Just let's all keep that in mind.
Let us not forget.
Let us not forget.
Communication, though.
Yes, communication is key. It is important to every claw dropping relationship. So, yeah, fun times.
So what? You got cut off.
I got cut off. So now when we go back, I don't know. Maybe we'll just clean them out, take a shit in the floor, and leave.
I mean, you should.
Yeah.
And spin that fucking wheel.
Oh yeah.
If it was me, I would have walked right up to that person and I'd be like, I just put $100 on this card. You turn that machine on or you give me my $100 back.
Ooh. That's fair. I mean, we're gonna use the money for more claw games.
I mean, I know you are, but I'm just saying, you got to use what you got. You got to use your leverage. You got to,
Well, I didn't want them to think that they could rattle me because they didn't. Yeah. Because we will go back.
Okay.
And
Sure.
I will get that other DeLorean.
Okay.
And I will send it out with the 2 Ecto ones that we won. And all the other duplicates that we've won for fun.
Would you get yourself a business?
We're gonna,
Right.
we're working on that. We're working on it. It's in the works. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Because God damn it, somebody's got to.
We get, yeah.
Right on.
That's it. That's all I got.
That's all you got?
That's all I got. Yeah.
I mean, that's all you need, folks.
That's all you need.
Listen, you need $1 and a dream,
Mm-hmm.
and you need a plush and a whatever the fuck Scooter said.
One game, one plush.
One game, one plush.
Yes.
You know, and that's the thing. Like, so when you do start Plushers Anonymous,
Mm-hmm.
for all these claw dropping addicts that are going to, I just thought of something. Again, you're going to need a theme.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about, picking up cats
Mm-hmm.
for adoption in claw machines.
Swingers.
We talked
claw machines for
the
swingers.
key parties.
Yep.
Yep. But I feel like, if you're gonna go into the claw business, like this is your opportunity to revolutionize the industry.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So I feel like you got to come out swinging with something that's like, it's like those that fucking key game where you got to like fucking, you get one shot to go up and one shot to go over, and then you can win an obsolete, fucking Kindle or whatever the
Like
fuck
an iPod
is in
Nano.
there. Yeah, is okay.
Yeah.
Sure. You need something that's impossible to get, but like people are like, oh my God, like I've got to have this
Yeah.
type of thing. And I feel like if you guys fill your machine with plushes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fill your machine with plushes, and then dead set in the middle, you can still see it, but it's buried. Like you're not gonna be able to get it, right? You got yourself like basically an easy pass, or you got yourself like a Walmart gift card,
Okay.
or you got yourself something like half off your roofing service, something that people need,
Something big.
Yeah, that's in there. I feel like not only going to get the kids, but you're gonna do what America does best, especially when it comes to like the lotto.
Mm-hmm.
Is like you're gonna prey on the people that need it the most.
Jesus Christ.
And that's how you make your money in this country.
We saw a claw machine at the grocery store the other day where
Mhm.
it was $10 and you can just buy the plush.
Wait, what?
It was a claw machine that it was either like it was like $1 a play, like $5 for 8 plays,
Okay.
or $10 you can just pick the
And
plush you want and
they just open the machine and they give it to you?
Yeah.
That is like the most millennial thing I've ever heard of.
It's like that takes away all the fun.
Takes away all the fun, and it's entitlement.
Oh, yeah.
Like I hate everything about that. Like I love my idea of like, hey, here's a bunch of plushes, but dead set in the middle, like you might get health insurance. Like I feel like
prey
that
on the weak.
Yeah, I think that's a way better option.
Oh my God. I'm done.
Okay. I'm in a hotel. Like, what the fuck do you want from me? Like, I did this show.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for us here this week. Listen, we do this show each and every single Wednesday night right here on youtube.com/ Brainwreck TV. We've also got the internet's favorite game show, the original Am I the Asshole show. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. We do that show every other Thursday night. We can be on there tomorrow. You able to make it tomorrow?
Oh no.
Oh, okay. We won't be here tomorrow for an all-new episode. Don't be an asshole. Maybe we'll try to put one in the can here real soon.
Oh yeah. We haven't done it in a while.
It's been a minute.
And then it's been a minute. I mean, we've got some other projects that we've been working on.
Yes, we have. Yes, and more to come on that. So make sure that your beautiful booties are subscribed to this channel and ring that notification bell so you know when we have all that new, tasty, luscious, velvety, creamy content coming straight to your YouTube feed. And then tell your friends. Let them know that we're here. Have them subscribe. Even if they don't want to watch us, that's fine. We just need our numbers to go up. But you can leave a like. You can leave a comment. It's free because this content's free. So free for free. You do one, we do one, and we'll keep the world going around.
And if you have an extra computer that you don't ever use or a tablet or whatever, just pull up our channel and just hit play and let it go.
Yeah, just let it play all day long, And just leave little comments because comments make, they make more for visibility. They do a lot more.
Yeah.
They help.
We still got to do that one gimmick we talked about. With the live thing.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes. I know what you're talking about. I think we were supposed to do that this week, weren't we?
Yep.
Okay. I'll get working on that. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Well, for this week, I'm Jason X.
I'm Kevin Graham.
It has been your show.
Peace.